Hello KG1. How are you today? Today we will learn about Unit 4. Let's start. Page 64. My family. Look, listen and point. Father. Father. Mother. Mother. Brother. Brother. Sister. Sister. Grandfather. Grandfather. Grandmother. Grandmother. Page 66. Garden. Look, listen and point. Tree. Tree. Flower. Flower. Grass. Grass. Page 67. Draw what you can see in the garden. I can see the tree. I can see the flower. I can see the grass. Page 68. What is in my picnic basket? Healthy or not? Look and say. Chips. Unhealthy. Sandwich. Healthy. Fruits. Healthy. Chocolate. Unhealthy. Juice. Healthy. Page 69. Match the healthy and unhealthy food. Page 70. The sound of letter E. Listen and repeat.
E. Egg. E. Eagle. E. Elephant.
Let's learn. How do we write the letter E? Capital E. Small e. Straight line from up to down. Sleeping line at the top. Sleeping line in the middle. Sleeping line at the bottom. Capital E. Sleeping line and semicircle. Small e. Page 71. Let's trace letter E. Page 72. The sound of letter C. Listen and repeat. Capital C. Small c. C. Cap. Cap. C. Cow. Cow. C. Cloud. Cloud. Let's learn how do we write letter C. Big semicircle. Capital C. Small semicircle. Small c. Page 73. Let's trace letter C. Page 74. Number 4. Count and say. Count and say. I can see 4 sandwiches. I can see 4 clouds. Let's learn how do we write number 4. Short straight line from up to down. Sleeping line to right. Another straight line from up to down. Page 75. It's practice time. Trace number 4. Color for ballons. Page 76. Colors and shapes. I can see a green heart. Color the heart was green. Page 77. The sound of letter K. Listen and repeat. Capital K. Small k. K. Kiwi. K. Kite. K. Kick. Straight Straight line from up to down. Sliding line to left. Sliding line to right. Capital K. Straight line from up to down. Short sliding line to left. Short sliding line to right. Small k. Page 78. Let's trace letter K. Page 79. The sound of letter M. Listen and repeat. Capital M. Small m.
Mud. Man. Mom.
Let's learn how do we write letter M. Straight line from up to down. Sliding line to down. Sliding line to up. Another straight line from up to down. Capital M. Straight line from up to down. A curved line to down. A curved line to down again. Small m. Page 80. Let's trace letter M. Page 81. Count and say number 5. I can see 5 caps. I can see 5 flowers. Let's learn how do we write number 5. Sleeping line. Straight line from up to down. Semicircle. Page 82. It's practice time. Trace number 5. Color 5 balloons. Page 83. Colors and shapes. I can see an orange triangle. Color the triangle was orange. Page 84. It's practice time. Match the picture with the beginning letter. Cloud, elephant, man, kiwi. Page 85. It's practice time. Match the picture with its shadow. Page 86. Story time. Family fun on the grass. Look, listen, and act. I am going on a picnic with my family. We're going to garden. It's sunny. We have food and juice. I love my family. Our project, My Family Tree. Show and tell. This is my family tree. Grandpa, Grandma, Dad, Mom, Brother, Sister. Page 89. It's practice time. Trace the letters. T, toys. H, helicopter. S, sun. K, kiwi. Page 90. Review. Match the picture with the correct letter. R, rabbit. I, ink. E, egg. A, apple. M, mom. Page 91. Circle the good hygiene action. Circle the healthy food. Draw a happy face and a sad face. Page 92. Circle the correct letter, then trace C, cap, N, night. D, dress, P, pants. Page 93. Count and circle the number. 1, 2, 3. 3 circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 pentagons. Page 94. Color, cut, and glue the picture to build your classroom scene. My classroom. Goodbye, KG1.